Hi guys, so this video is for how to give supervisor role to employee and assign few employees under that supervisor. So he can track and verify some clock in clock out activities of that employees, workers. And we will also going to be give edit access to already one created project to our new supervisor. Okay, so we will start in here. Like, let me do login. So before we start, like, I am assuming that the project and employees is already created in a KnackClock. So it might be created manually or might be sync from NetShoot. Okay, so we are assuming like we have one supervisor, David Smith. So David Smith is currently employee to whom we are going to be give the supervisor role because he is going to be work as a supervising to the one of the project of bridge redesign project. So in here we are going to be follow four steps, one, two, three, four. Uh, okay, so that we will go one by one. First step is like we will assign the supervisor role to the David Smith. Okay, and then second one is there are few employees and workers, I mean, who is going to be work in the same project, bridge redesign project. So we will assign that workers under the David Smith so he can monitor clock in clock out activity of that workers. Okay, so for first two steps we will go first. Okay, so I have already logged in now. mm, Let me first see the project. Let me show you that project is already created. See, the project is already created, bridge redesign, and employees also, yeah, employees is also already created. Now we are going to be assigned supervising role to the David Smiths. So we will open the David Smith as a edit access mode in here. Okay, edit. While editing, we need to just change user role employee to supervisor. Okay, so this means first step is done. Assign to supervisor role to David Smith is given. Okay, so now second step is we need to assign the employees under that supervisor so he can track the activity. So Maria and Michael we need to assign. So when you change the supervisor, you will see one the option like employee for the supervisor. I mean, who is going to be work under this supervisor. So we will assign Maria and Michael. Okay, so we have mostly done the only two things. One, we have changed the user role to supervisor, and the second one is whoever going to be work under this supervisor. So that employees we will assign in here. So David Smith can track clock in clock out activity of these employees. Okay, I will just save. After this change, we need to click on the save button. Okay, save data. Currently, there is no project assigned to this supervisor, so you can for now ignore. You can skip and save data. Okay, so first two steps are done. Now, third step is like we have to give edit access to the bridge redesign project to our new supervisor. Okay, so after giving edit access only, supervisor can add more employees to that project or remove any employees from that project. So we will go to the project. We will click on bridge redesign as a edit mode. We will jump to the employees. In the employees, we do see the edit access to supervisors. So in here we will add our new supervisor David Smith also. So we will add and then click on save data. Okay, for now there is no employees assigned under this project, so that's why this pop-up is coming. You can ignore for now and skip and save data. So three steps we have done. So I think we are good now. So now David Smith can log in and add the Maria and Michael into the bridge redesign project. Okay, so we will log out from here and we will log in as a David. Okay, so in here we need to go to the projects, left side. We will click on project and yeah, from here you can see uh, project and view. Okay, so now we will again to edit bridge redesign project and we will jump to the employee section. So now this supervisor can now add the employee, uh, any employee can add from the organizations. So we need to add the Maria and Michael only. So we will type Maria, okay, and add, and then Michael. Okay, now then we need to again click on save and save data. That's it. So we are done. Now this newly added Maria and Michael can clock in and clock out, and all this activity can be tracked by David Smith as a supervisor. And David Smith can also going future like can add or remove the employees under for this specific bridge redesign project.